What is going on, YouTube? In today's video I'm going to talk about 3 main protein sources that I personally eat that I think is kind of the cheapest and also kind of the best. So if you're like me and you're a student and you're trying to bodybuild and having that sports lifestyle and having that healthy food all the time, so I think this video is for you. So as a student, you're going to have a lot of good meals. Also, you don't want to hurt your budget that much. So my first protein source that I love, that I'm eating for years, is eggs. Yeah, eggs are easy to cook, they're easy to do anything with them. I make protein shakes with them, I make everything with them, I make omelets with them, I boil them, I kind of do everything with them, and it's cheap. So not only the eggs itself, but the egg whites. So if you can afford the liquid egg whites, then good for you. It's easier. I don't think it's cheaper, but anyway, it's a lot easier to measure your egg whites. But the eggs itself doesn't have any problem. I'm using eggs because I kind of get used to it, so I don't need any liquid egg whites. So yeah, egg whites is easy, and so yeah, I'm gonna move on. So the next thing on my list is chicken. So if you look at my previous videos, I talked a lot about chicken. I think I always have chicken on my list during the day, at least once or twice or even 3 times a day. So chicken is like on top of my diet. I always have them. And in my personal experience with the chicken is, if you really want to have a strict diet and you really want to get shredded and everything on your diet is on point, go with the chicken breast and you're good to go. But if you're just in a normal diet and you want a healthy lifestyle, so you don't really need that lean chicken breast all the time. So you can also have chicken thigh or any other parts of the chicken as well. So you can like get one whole chicken and have it for days. You cut it into pieces, put it in the fridge, and have your protein source for the next couple of days. So yeah. So I personally use a lot of different kind of seasoning, because when you use one single seasoning for a very long period of time, you kind of get used to it and it's really hard to eat. So my recommendation is, if you're going with chicken, have different kind of seasoning with them, such as barbecue, curry, different kind of stuff. Choose your favorite. And the third protein source on my list is tuna. Tuna is kind of new. Tuna is kind of new on my list. I haven't really had a lot of tuna when I was in high school, but lately, because it's really easy to cook, I don't like to eat it raw and cold. I like to cook it, mix it with my rice and my salads, so it kind of tastes better in my opinion. Another good thing about tuna is, because it's in a can, you can store it for a long period of time compared to eggs or chicken. So yeah, I kind of have 1 or 2 tuna all the time in my fridge. So whenever I didn't feel cooking, so I just open a tuna and mix it with my rice. So these are my all-time 3 main protein sources that I use all the time. I'm from someone who was training for 5 to 6 years and was on a diet for all the time. So if you have a higher budget, I would always go for turkey, which is a very lean protein source, really low in fat, and it's easy to cook, and it's kind of a higher level than chicken. But if not, chicken is still the king. So turkey, or if you can go further, it's again more expensive compared to chicken or other in the list, it's the meat itself, the beef. So I'm always a fan of ground chicken, or even a ground beef a lot more, or even a ground turkey. So you can always find a ground type of all of those protein sources. When you're going to find a ground beef or all of those things, ground protein source, you have to be very careful with the fat percentage. Some of them are not lean, some of them are having more percentage of fat, so be careful with that. That being said, there's a lot of different kind of fishes out there, such as salmon, such as tilapia or whitefish. I know salmon is the most expensive fish that you can have. Well, if you can have it, then good for you. But if not, tilapia, in my opinion, is a very good protein source. It's so lean, it's very low in fat, a very good protein source. So this is all the thing that I used in order to grow since 5 years ago. But so there's still a couple of more things that I want to talk about, which is some snacks that you can have during the day, such as this different kind of butter, peanut butter or almond butter, that they are high in protein and also high in fat, that I love them in the off season. I love eating those snacks, healthy butters or healthy protein kind of stuff with my breakfast. I love that. I love to mix those things with my protein shakes. But yeah, speaking of protein shakes, it's a different kind of videos about supplements. But if you cannot afford them, it's not important. If you eat 5 meals a day, if you measure your meal before you eat it or before you cook it for 5 times a day, you really don't need a protein shake, or you don't need a protein whey all the time in your kitchen. You don't need that. When I first started, I really wanted to have protein all the time, which I was like, that's the thing that making me grow. But I was wrong, that there is really no reason to supplement my food with the protein whey, because my diet was really fine. I didn't need anything. But yeah, if you don't have the budget, you don't even need it. Trust me. But yeah, but even if you're really in a strict diet that you cannot have the fat in the meat, yeah, you can always have that hydro isolate protein base that you can have. But yeah, but since all the competitions are most of the countries are still in lockdown, such as here, you don't really need them. So yeah, that was it from today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. As I said in the previous video, if you didn't watch it, it's gonna come up here. I'm dealing with an injury here on my bicep here, so I'm not training right now. I'm trying to recover, so I'm not training, but my diet is still on point. It's better than before. But yeah, I wanted to wish you guys a very happy new year. I hope you guys started the year strong. And yeah, that was the first video of 2021. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, please smash that like button down below. And if you're not subscribed yet, please press that subscribe button as well, and the notification bell as well, so you won't miss any of my future uploads. So yeah, that was it from today's video. See you guys in the next time. Peace. It was so much like MKBHD, right?
Paka, paka.
They said, don't fall. Don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run. Don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Get in these voices.